Hello everyone. My name is Navonita and I'm here to teach you some geography basics. So we'll be starting with a basic of our topo and that is drainage pattern. So the drainage pattern is what? How a river is flowing. Now we think of a river and we are like water. So now like where the water is coming from will also decide how the shape is being formed. So the first we'll say about dendritic, it's the shape of a tree, like on the tree, if you see the roots or even the branches, you see like they have lots of hands and all coming out. The same way the dendritic form is. Now for the trellis, you can see that the alphabet it starts with a C. And if you see to it, it's a ladder form. But if you see closely, it looks a lot of like a T. Maybe the two hands of T are away from each other, but still, like it looks a lot like T. So if you forget also, like trellis is ladder, just remember trellis is what T, and so just you can get it together. Now for the radial thing, it is like of the wheel spoke. Now it starts from a hill. So if you imagine a hill at this area, the peak which is there, from there it is forming. For example, for our Ganga river system, the Gangotri which is there, it forms from a hill. Now the glacier is melting and it will uh, go out in all sides because it's a conical hill. So we'll be seeing the radial, which is the wheel spoke one. It will come from the tip and it will go up. So it will look a lot like this. You can identify from the picture, like when you're given the topo, you'll have a peak over here mentioned. Or like when the contour lines are there, you'll see like a high point is marked as maybe 500 something or 600 something. So you can understand like that's a hilltop and from there it's coming up. Now, if you see a rectangular one, it looks a lot rectangular. It's 90 degrees, like the bend is totally 90-degree. This actually forms when the soil is very solid and there are very few fault lines which are created. Also, with the fault lines, there are a lot of fault lines, the tectonic fault lines which are there. So from there also, we can see a lot of rectangular one. There's one more, the fifth one, that's disappearing one. I did not mention it over here because you can see the picture and understand like the river is flowing and then it's blank, blah, not there. So you can understand that that's disappearing one, and you'll find them mostly in the areas of Rajasthan, the desert areas. Now you have a topo map. From here, you will mention what are the two type of drainage patterns you can see here, and I want the answer in comment. Let's see how many of you all can just say the right answer. Okay, and I did say like we'll see numbers written, there'll be heights. So from here, I guess earlier we had this in which we could see like the rivers are flowing out. So now the rivers are flowing out from a peak. So I want to see how many of you all can get the highest peak over here. And if you can see the other peaks, you can also mention where they are, what they are. Okay, so let's go to religious places identification. Um, when we see a religious place being mentioned, we get frightened, like it's what, right? So now first we have a temple. For the temple, the shape will be like this, a circular on top and a building and something like this, which will look like you're holding a flag. A lot of times a flag is also made here. It's not there also at times. Or else there's T mentioned on the map where we find a temple. Now after that, we know temple is what a Hindu worship place itself. After that, we have Chetri or Chhatri, which is the other name of it. So it is what like during the World War I, there were a lot of Hindu and Sikh warriors who died, like a few who were great ones. For them, like small dome structures had been made as a memorial. So we have to identify them as it's not a place of worship. Okay, it's like a tomb memorial. So it will look like something like this. Like the rectangular is there and a circular mound is there on top. This will be Chetri or Chhatri, whatever you are comfortable pronouncing it with. Now there's church. Church on top of it, it will be cross always, or there'll be just a cross symbol which will be mentioned. Now this is what where the Christians generally go to worship. Mosque. Okay, for mosque, see, it's a circular one. It looks a lot like the temple, but see, over here there are three things on top. See, over here is one, here is the second one, and here is the third one. So these are what the three like the things on top, the minarets, and therefore it will actually be our Muslim worship place. Now for Eidgah, it's a rectangular shape totally, and with that there are two minarets on top. It's a place where the Muslims generally during Eid they have the open prayer. So Eidgah, you'll be mentioned with this kind of image. Now the tomb is what a single burial tomb. Over here it will look a lot like a minaret. If you have seen minarets, like the rectangular one, and on top structure which looks a lot like leaf. Now the graveyard obviously. Graveyard will not have only one. It will be like a lot of people have been buried there together. It will be a collective thing. So there'll be a lot of circular things. It can be three, it can be five also at times. So this is how we identify our different religious places: temple, kshetriya, chhatri, church, mosque, Eidgah, tomb, and grave. For temple, it's T. For church, it might be cross symbol, and for mosque, it's M. Okay, we'll learn something which is the four-figure grid system and the six-figure grid system. And now, what are these? Like, what do we need them for, right? So let's do it. See, I have given a basic four grid picture. Okay, so this is what 0, 0, 1, 0, 2, 0, 3, 0, 4. This side we are going. Okay, eastings. And this is what the northings. Like we are going towards the north over here. We are going towards the north over here. And here we are going towards the east side. You can see the different numbers, right? Uh, I'll just erase these two. Okay. Now if you can see, like if you have done a graph system, right? In a graph, what we do, we have our x coordinate and y coordinate, right? So the x will be our eastings. If you see like a normal one, x is the below one, y is the one which is straight, right? So if you see, x coordinate will be saying as the eastings and the y coordinate will be a northings. So we have this point of view, which is like in between what? 0, 1, this box, it is what? At 0, 1 over here, this point, and this is what? 7, 6. So first we put our eastings. The x coordinate obviously will be in first and then the y coordinate. So when we are doing our eastings, we'll be doing 0, 1 and we are doing northings. So it's 76. This is our square. So here this will be our 0, 1 and 7, 6. So we have it together, we write it together and then we write it as 0, 1 and then 7, 6. Okay, so you have a question. Let's see how well you can do it, and I want the answers in the comment section. Now, if you're going for the six grid system, sorry. For the sixth grid system, again, the eastings and northings is same. Okay. Now I have enlarged this square over here to make you understand in a better way. Obviously, we'll be dividing the whole thing into 10 parts. Okay, it will start from 0 and will go till 9. And so we have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Here also same. Like the northings also we'll be having from 0 till 9. Now, if we have a point over here, we have to understand what will be our 6 grid over here. So the first thing over here, see, we can see it's above what? R2. Like if we see in the graph, it's here. And this will be where? It will be here, the 3. So see, 2, we have it here. And 3, we have it here. So eastings we have over here 0, 1. So we have 0, 1 over here. And this point in this line, it is at the second one. So it will be 0, 1, 2. And over here, since it's at the third one over here of this third one, so 7, 6, 3. So we write it together. We write 0, 1, 2, the eastings first, and then our northings 7, 6, 3 over here. Now you'll be saying if a point is near the thing, like over here, right? Okay, I'll make it a different color. Let's have it in green only. Okay, the point is at this thing. So you'll be saying in the like eastings, you can say it's 1, we know, and the eastings will be 1. And for the northings, let me write E over here. For the eastings, we'll be saying this. And for our northings, you'll be saying it's so close. What will we do? It will be 1 or 0. Since it's next to 0 itself, we'll be doing it as 0. So here it will be what are 0. So over here it will be then we'll be writing what 0. Then we have 1. Our eastings it's 0, 1 itself, and then from here this point will be at what? This will be at 1. So 0, 1, 1. And now for the northings, after 7, 6, it will be at 0. Fine? Clear? Okay, so now you have the red spot over here. Let's see what you do with it, how good you are with it. Let's see in the comment section what you do. Okay, so you have another work over here. So you can see a chhatri or the chetri and a temple over here. There are two things over here. Now I want you to identify them where they are and write their 4 grid reference and the 6 grid reference. Let's see how many of you all get it right. I guess it's easy enough, and even if you're wrong, you are learning something new. Just practice. Practice makes a man perfect, also a woman. Okay, so we come to the end of the session. Thank you for being with me. Do like, subscribe, and comment. If you don't understand something, say it, I'll explain it again. And if you want to learn something new, just mention it. I'll go through it and lots of love. Thank you.